Hello and welcome to another episode of Painful Fodder Plays. And today there's a few changes. One of those changes is my room. So, we now have a different layout for the room. I saw that Mindless Machines has done his room and it looked really nice, so I figured I would redo mine. Of course, then he liked mine better, so he went and redid his again. So I probably won't win that battle. But anyway, as you can see, I went with a sunken floor. Still have our exit out here. But other than that, we went with a white and purple motif because the banner is purple. I thought that looked good. Lighting is done by Lava. So we have a nice little seating couch here so we can kind of just sit there, or we have a nice sectional with a table in here. So, you know, if you have guests over, you can sit around and chat. You have a little work to do, you can do your work into here. You have your anvil and your crafting table. Again, lighting done by Lava. We do have some torches around. They were there anyway. Close this off. Have another lava in there. And then we have our fireplace and our bedroom, and inside of here, our closet. And we have our ender chest and regular chest for storage. And of course, we can close that off. We have our bed, our witherwecker, and of course a clock so we know what time it is. And again, lava for the lighting source. So basically, if you sleep in this bed, you have to assume that it will work well. And that noise means Mindless Machine is in, so we can let him give a tour of his new room. Of course, I put in a trash and my storage and to the furnace. So I will run over to his room, and he can show us his room because, you know, had to be better than mine.
Well, both of the rooms were rather underdeveloped, and then I saw you had put a significant amount of effort in yours, so I thought, yeah, okay, I'll finally develop mine out. But still, I think the coolest feature is this right here. That's so awesome.
Yep, you have your ender chest and your furnace and your storage direct access. So if you had items to go into your storage, you can just dump it there and it will make it through. So
I have already used that a handful of times.
yeah, I can say that I just got to have access all over the place because I always find junk in my inventory. And then he's got his protection here.
That's right.
His guard.
They're my gargoyles.
I try to get them to move, they won't. So
yeah, I've killed so many Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse in this game that I just decided, you know what? They're just kind of my unofficial mascots now.
So he's got, you know, his, instead of a fire lava, he went with a huge fire place. Looks pretty cool.
I like it.
Got a
little social area here.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. You want to chat about Ender Dragon strategy?
Yeah, which is just kill it, as we showed in the last video.
Well, unless you're me, then you have to add the caveat: try not to die.
Well, yeah, there was that too. And then we have this.
This is just like apparently an empty display case, but I guess there is a way to shove a head inside one of those. I think you use pistons to shove the head inside the block, and then you can put something under it or whatever, where you push it down. There's a trick to it. I haven't worked it out yet, so I guess that's just an empty case for now.
Okay, and then he's got his bedroom, and he put in a little to check on who's trading. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on trade. Got to do that. A little sitting area so people can wait for him to wake up.
I got my closet over here.
Well, chest, so got a skylight in.
Yep.
I did not put in a skylight, so.
Now, the skylight in the window over here is primarily to see what time it is. I mean, I know I have a clock here, but it is sort of nice to see at what point of the day or what point of the night it is.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking I might try to put one in, but I haven't figured out where yet. So, and you can see the fire through his window. It's a nice effect. I like it. So yeah. So today, go ahead.
I built something new, so I'll let you show what you're going to show next. But I've got something on the docket as well.
Oh, well, it depends on what you want to do, because I thought we would show your game, and we have we're going to take a trip to space, and then whatever else you got. So, which one do you want to do first?
Let's see. Let's go check out the game. I think that's probably worth showing first.
Okay. I'm going to go through the furnace room, I think. Just because I don't have to dig. So the game, we've shown, I believe, the huge room underneath the entry.
Right.
So Mindless Machines here decided to turn that into a game. It's pretty cool. So we are going to show you that. Now we can see up here, he built this in. And we got lots of mobs down there. We do have a light source, so not as many mobs as you would think. Some platforms and stuff. But then we go down. And I'm lagging a little.
Well, seem to be running pretty smooth.
I'm sure it's just me. I'll have a sip of beverage. So it's quite a ways down. All knowledge of the universe is contained on these signs. I hope you were paying attention. So this is not a very good first sign. You got a skull and crossbones. And if you look through the window, you got a bunch of mobs. And we got some buttons. Start game, new round, and end game. And we got a little window thing here. So, you want to explain what we do, or?
So the way this is set up is outside in this room is that giant dungeon that you saw from above earlier. And what we've got is we have 3 buttons over here. We can start the game by pressing this button. As soon as you press the button, the score starts and the timer starts counting down. The idea is you hit the button, you run outside into the dungeon, and you kill as many mobs as you can until the music stops. Also, there's a giant game over sign on the wall that lights up when it's done. At the end, you tally scores and see who wins. And of course, you can hit this button here, the red one. That'll reset your score to 0 if you want to play again. And this button here ends the game. It takes away all the score counts.
Okay. Let's do it.
All right. You ready?
Uh-huh. So you can hear the song. You got creepers. We don't want to blow anything up. That would really suck. And I'm being shot. Oh, and you don't want to die, I don't think. As you can see, I got 3 somehow. I don't know how, but I think I'm going to lose my lead here in a second. I am not shooting as well as I would like. Oh, we're tied. Oh, I just fell from the lead. I think he's taking my kills.
Likewise.
Well, that's my strategy. I think I took yours on that one.
You certainly did.
Woohoo! And that put me one up, so that's good. I have found a strategy that I don't want to tell them about. Spiders you can
that's
kill.
The game's going to end after this.
Yep, there's the light.
There it is.
So as you can see, the light says game over, so that means game over. Tunes have stopped. And the winner is me by 2 points. Yay!
You win by 2 points. Nice.
There's another little feature that he has. You want to shoot the bullseye? Or?
Go ahead. I'm picking up all the loot and experience.
Okay, I got to get rid of a couple people first. Of course, one would have to have armor. Okay, so you hit that, and the lights, basically they do go all the way around. It's just I don't think my render distance sees them all. So,
I think you have to remove the arrow before you can do it.
yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but hey, little dude.
I can't touch that guy.
I got him. Okay, time to get out of here. Okay, so then if you wanted to play again, you hit the red button. If you want to end and do other things, you hit the black button. So, and since he hit the button, he has 0, and the first time I kill something, I'll get a point. So,
Yep. Should we show them the wiring real quick?
sure. I'm going to get rid of the scorecard. And this is how that all happens. So, basically, this is your tune redstone here. And this tune is Avril 14th by Aphex Twin. And then you can see the redstone coming. And the redstone gets shot through here. And then basically, I need to get out of here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. There we go. It will go under here and goes up through here, and this starts it all over again. It will play, this thing's counting them. This is the counter, by the way. That's kind of cool. Every time it will depower an extra repeater. As you can see, this one's powered. And now this one's powered still, and then that one, and when it's all done, it will kick off this circuit, which basically turns everything off. And lights, this line here goes to that game over sign. So, and as you can see, that's lit. Game over will be lit, and it stopped playing. So that's your timer for the whole thing, and it'll keep playing until it's done, and then that's when game over.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
pretty simple, but it works out and it's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you win. If you don't, then, you know, still fun. Then you got those wonderful sounds.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you've heard that song before or not, but it's one of my favorite piano songs.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know. You know, it's not something yeah, this is. Yeah, you got some fixing to do.
Yep.
You got lots of fixing to do. It's time to get out of here.
I suppose maybe obsidian should be the floor, huh?
Yeah, that'd probably be good. Okay. So
All right, next thing on the list.
that is one game. Eventually, we'll probably have others. So, once you've gone into the bowels of the earth to play a game and kill monsters and blow up your game, it's probably good to escape to space. So we'll go there next. And I don't think Mindless Machines knows unless he was snooping.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, come over this way. Let me show you something.
Okay. Let me close this door. Where'd you go? There you go.
Oh yeah, right here. Check it out.
Oh, we got a way in, and that's how we found it. But do you know how to get up there?
I do. Yeah, I've seen both of the portals.
Okay.
Yeah, because actually that's the other thing I have to build leads us pretty well as a segue. So let's go to space first.
And right up there is where we're going. That's space. Well, as far as space as you can get.
By the way, I absolutely love the particles and sounds.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure out what the sound was because there's a lot to choose from. But so as we go through, we get teleported into space, and this
You can
is
see
our space.
the estate. Oh, that's so crazy.
I color-coded everything. Currently, we have a purple district and a red district, so that's the only two that have anything. But all the other ones are ready to be done. As we get more districts, we can assign them a color, and then we can go.
This is awesome.
So from up here, you can kind of see down below. So it's a good, way to get a view of everything. Plus, you just kind of run around it. You got these on the outside. The four corners will take you back to the center. If you take this portal, it'll take you back to the main hall. If you go to the red, we'll go to the red district. Are we going to the red district?
Yep, that's up next.
So we'll go to the red district. And then this takes you to the pool. So you can go to the red district. And since he jumped into here, I assume that's where we're going. So this is a little hidden under there. And this is the portal to get back to the space station. Which I thought he went through, but...
Oh yeah, I'm already back.
Oh, you went... Okay. So then we'll go back to there. Oh my goodness. I did not turn around, did I? Holy Toledo.
Yeah. So I had built something with redstone inside of this place, but as it turns out, it made things lag really, really bad. So I've disabled that idea, and I've just put something else that's just strictly decorative. And I built a couple of just these smaller houses are mostly decorative, but they're places that will ultimately house villagers.
Yep, and they like them. So this is our red district, as you can tell. Mindless Machines made a banner. Looks like we got another little house here. For
Non-decorated.
Yeah. Well, the villagers should be able to move in their stuff. And that's this redstone piston door here.
Yep. Right?
Okay. And
Check this out.
Oh, this is your die. Yeah. crafting tables. Alrighty, that's pretty cool.
Like that?
Yeah. We'll go up
So the room is very, very color coordinated. You just simply walk up to the color you want, and there you go. And if you come around here, I've got little hopper towers underneath these guys.
Uh-huh.
Got enough grass for them to be able to regrow, and so you would go through and shear these guys. It's not a very good system because the wool doesn't always drop in the hopper, and sometimes you pick it up, etc. But it's functional enough to get us going.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And we have our chest. This is pretty cool. And now you're stuck.
Yeah, the only problem is if you do one of those. Should probably do fence posts with wool on top to jump out.
Yeah, that would work.
And then, yep, you can walk along out here, and this is the front terrace there.
This is pretty cool. And you can jump across and do a little parkour. Oh, probably can't make that jump.
Sure you can.
Okay, maybe some people can. Whee! Nope, not me. Creeper.
So this district isn't fully lit, so expect mobs for sure. But yeah, anyway, that's the dye room, and I figure if you feel so ambitious, you could connect that to the sorting system as well, so that it's, or this could just be its own sorting system that handles wool, dyes, and dyed wool.
Well, it'll have to anyway, because I can sort it, all that stuff, to go into a hopper line that will take it into here, but then it's going to have to sort itself. I assume there's room back here.
Yeah, in fact, this whole upper area up top is sitting on top of an empty gap. Cool. So if you go straight in like this, in between a couple chests, you'll have all this area to work with.
So
hopefully it's
the sheep comes down, and also okay, I see what's going on.
Yeah, and the colors are showing on either side, so the colors give away which columns for which. But it's just a straight line down into the chest is all it is.
Okay. We should be able to make this work. There's the hole. Alright. That's pretty cool. Very good.
I'm pretty happy with it.
Okay. So, what are we going to do this episode?
Well, good question. Let's see, what do we need? What don't we have yet in the game?
That's a good question.
Oh, yeah, you can't really go down there right now because I filled up the floor with the glowstone under here. But what I had is a series of lights. I think they're redstone lamps underneath colored glass, and had this sort of like Knight Rider pattern that went back and forth on the floor in 4 different layers. Mm-hmm. And it was really cool, but it just lagged really bad, and it. Even for the effect, you had to kind of dim the rest of the room to even see it, and then at that point you were getting mobs as well. So ultimately, it just wasn't a very well thought out idea.
But it was cool.
It was neat to watch, but this actually ends up looking a little bit more striking. When you walk in the room and you see all this colored glass, and the whole thing's lit up like this, it's really nice.
Get out of my way, sheep. 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 Hey, sheep. Get back, sheep. Helping. Get back in there, sheep. There you go.
Hey,
I don't think I got it. Oh, yeah, I did. I got it. Never mind.
block. Well, we'll put in fence posts and carpet instead. We can color code the carpet too, I suppose. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, cool. Cool beans.
Particularly happy with how the ceiling lamps turned out on this.
Mm-hmm.
So what they are primarily is mob spawning prevention on the roof, but they just had this kind of cool look how they sort of hang through. Because everything, the grade of the roof was done in flat tiles that went up a half increment every 2 spaces. So, yeah, in other words, in all the spaces where those would exist, they kind of look like they're hanging down.
Say what? Yeah. Should be almost done. I don't think you did short walk. Okay, I'm back.
Cool. So, yeah, that is the dye house.
Well, that is pretty cool. Now we know what Red District is doing.
Yep. That's their primary means of commerce, I suppose.
Yeah. So we'll have animals kind of thing.
Breeding skeleton horses, too.
I don't know if you breed those, it's just catch them.
Yeah, catch them. But yeah, I wasn't joking about coming across tons of these things. I think there's 4 just over here, 5, 6. There's 6 over here, maybe more. Of course, we can just spread skeleton horses all around the districts.
Okay, I have a emergency. So I'm going to end this stream right here, go look at the thing, and then come back.
Okay.
Be right back.